Alright guys, so I'm going to be showing you how to multiply decimals using models today. And I've had a couple people say, well, they've did this before, and some people said they haven't. So we're just going to go over this together. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to actually do the bottom one here only. And though some of you saying this is very light, I get it. It is a light writing here, but we're just going to do this. So it's 2/10 times 4/10, and it's best if you have colored pencils or some kind of colored pen. And don't do anything too dark. Everything we're going to do is very light, because if you do things dark, it's going to be very hard to see it. So yeah, you can use, I got pens, I have colored pens, that's what I'm using. All right, so what we're doing now is we're going to multiply 2/10 times 4/10. So when you do this, remember this is a 100 grid, right? But we're going to be coloring the 2/10. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like, and you just guys kind of just follow along. So 2/10 is here, going all the way down. So those are 2/10. And remember I said don't like color it. Are you doing okay? Okay. There's some colored pens right there if you need one. And I think you have some in your desk. Get your paper right there, sweetie. Yep. It's in front of you. All right, so we're going to color in lightly. And I want to color the same direction, because if all you have is a pencil, it's good to have like the same direction. And we're not coloring for 10 minutes, right? And then I'm going to now do 4/10, and I'm going to do it in the opposite direction. So go ahead and finish coloring that, and I'm going to show you the opposite direction with a different color. Exactly. I'm going to use blue now. Does anybody have questions right now about what we're doing? Very good. All right, now I'm going to do 4/10. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw my box to help me out. And then I'm going to color it now in the opposite direction. Yeah, four longs. 4 longs. Not 4 boxes, but 4 longs. Because the boxes itself, the small boxes are the hundredths. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to count the overlapping boxes. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 overlapping boxes. How many boxes do I have total in this hundredths grid? 100. So I'm going to write the fraction 8 over 100. But I'm not using fractions. I'm actually using decimals. So I'm going to convert this fraction to a decimal. Now, remember, this right here tells you to place that numbers in. What place is this 8 in? The hundredths place. How do you write it? 0.08. So let's read it. 8 hundredths. 8 hundredths. Very good. So we know that 2/10 times 4/10 is 8 hundredths. Yep. Very good. I can also check my work, and I can write this out. 2/10 times 4/10. Help me multiply 2/10 times 4/10. What's 4 times 2? 8. Do I need to multiply all the zeros and all the other stuff? No. Remember, count your decimals out. Ready? 1, 2. Out. We got the decimals there now. Count it back in. Ready? 1, 2. Decimal. What goes in that hole right there? And a 0 in the front. Is this the same as that? It is. You okay back there? We're not doing that. All right, now what we're going to do after you've completed this, we're going to turn it onto the back. And I'm going to show you what to do if we don't have the 100 grids in front of you. Now, most of you guys should have this piece of paper. These are the chart paper. It was on your school supply list. I never had this last school year, so I would just print these off, but you don't have to have it. It's just a tool. So I'm going to show you what it looks like if we do number one. Let's pretend like you don't have this and you just have this paper. We're going to draw our hundreds grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You don't need the chart paper. You don't need this chart paper. You can use this. I'm just showing you what it looks like if you don't have this grid, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we're going to finish our box up. So now we have 100s. Okay, now, so for number one, it says 6/10. So I'm going to go over 6, count my 6/10. All right, I'm going to color it in. I've got 6/10. Everybody should be doing this. And you're actually doing this on your chart here. I'm just showing you another way to do it if you don't have this chart in front of you. You good, McKenna? All right. Now, I'm going to color my 4/10 going the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I color them overlapping, that's the boxes I count. While you finish coloring that, you should be coloring. You done? You finished coloring this? How did I get what, Sweet Pea? It's an accident. Ignore that. Don't worry about that line. That's an accident. Sorry. So what we're focused on are the overlapping boxes. So once you get them two colored, you should be counting the overlapping boxes. Now, how many overlapping boxes do I have right here? 24. All right, 24. Now, this is a what kind of grid? 100 grid. 24 over 100. Let's write that. 24 hundredths. Let's write that. Help me. 0.24 hundredths. Hundredths. Yep. That's right. So right now I know that 6/10 times 4/10 is 24 hundredths. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to give you time to work on questions 2, 3, and 4 without me. I will be coming around to assist you. When you are done with this, you can go to the Go Formative I have listed, and we will get that done. I'm coming around.